Have you ever felt like you were surrounded by so many problems that there was no possible way out? If so, then the story of King Hezekiah in today's Bible reading is for you. Hezekiah became king of Judah at a time when the northern kingdom of Israel had already been conquered and taken into exile by the Assyrians. And now the Assyrian king is marching south towards Jerusalem with a massive army, boasting 185,000 elite soldiers. When his officers came and told him to come see the letter the Assyrian king had sent threatening his city, he took it, went into the temple of God, and did something very interesting. He spread the enemy's threatening letter before the Lord and prayed, and not just a little prayer. Look at how long this prayer is. It's almost half a chapter. He cried out to God, acknowledging God's holiness, his own sinfulness, the faithfulness of God's promises, and the imminent danger that he and his people faced. Then he prayed for God's deliverance, saying, "Save me, O Lord, and deliver me. Oh my God, out of this sword that is over Judah, and thus it will be. A widow and her children will be taken. Father and his children will be taken away. For all the sons whom she has brought forth are many. For me, truly I am in very great trouble. The waters have come up to my nostrils. Judgment and justice have flowed against me, yet I am about to stumble and fall in deep. I am in anguish and pain. I groan and cry out." A copy of the letter, he said, is in the temple with the king's officers, who are to return to the Assyrian king and tell him that he has received his message. Then Hezekiah sealed his letter, tied it up, and placed it in the hands of the messengers. They set out and traveled all night, arriving early the next morning at the palace gate while the king was still there praying. And what happened next absolutely astonished them. When they opened the door to go inside, they saw the bodies of the 185,000 soldiers who had come against Jerusalem, all lying dead in the courtyard. Not one was alive. An angel of the Lord had struck down every soldier that had come against Jerusalem. Hezekiah and the people had been saved. How awesome is our God! As you read this amazing story, I want you to see 3 lessons. No. 1. Prayer works. As believers, we can bring our requests before God, and he will answer us. We don't need to worry or be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let our requests be made known to God, and he will give us peace. Secondly, God's power is limitless. There's nothing too hard for God to do. He can deliver us from whatever we face if we trust in him. And thirdly, God's timing is perfect. Things may seem really bad and hopeless at times, but we must never forget that God is in control. He is working all things together for good for those who love him and are called according to his purpose. So don't worry, just pray. Trust in God and wait for his perfect timing for your deliverance.